Israeli forces have shot and killed a Palestinian teenager in the besieged Gaza Strip. Victim identified as 14-year-old Yusuf Said Hossein was shot dead during the latest round of anti-Israeli demonstrations near the so-called buffer zone. Dozens of protesters also sustained injuries as Israeli soldiers used live ammunition and tear gas to disperse the crowd.
Thousands of Palestinians took part in another peaceful protest on the anniversary of the Ibrahimi Mosque massacre in the occupied West Bank city of Hebron, also known as Al-Khalil. In late February 1994, Israeli-American extremist Baruch Goldstein opened fire on Palestinians praying inside the Ibrahimi Mosque, killing 29 worshippers. Protesters in this Friday's rallies also came under gunfire of Israeli forces who shot scores of Palestinians, including rock-hurling kids.
As we mark the Al-Khalil massacre, we want to make it clear to the whole world that we will not be defeated. We will not be broken by the blockade, the wars, or the large number of martyrs. And the Israeli regime will never have peace as long as we are under occupation.
Their guns and their tanks don't scare us, and we will remain steadfast until we regain our rights. This is our land, and it doesn't belong to the Zionist enemy. This is the land of our ancestors, and the Zionists must leave it and go back to wherever they came from.
Meanwhile, Palestinians are demanding that Israeli officials stand trial before international courts for the atrocities they have committed against the people of Gaza.
The Zionist occupiers are using all types of internationally banned weapons against peaceful protesters. The international community must bring Israeli leaders to the International Criminal Court. The silence of the international community has been giving the Israeli regime the green light to commit crimes against humanity.
Gazans have been staging weekly protests near Israel's separation fence to demand the right of return for millions of Palestinian refugees, as well as the immediate and unconditional lifting of Israel's siege on the territory. The deadliest day of the rallies occurred on the eve of Nakba Day on May 14th, which also coincided with the relocation of the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem Al-Quds. Over 62 protesters were killed by Israeli forces on that day. Israel's use of excessive force has, however, failed to discourage Palestinians from taking part in the protest.
Fed up with the apathy of the international community, people here demand an end to the siege that has taken its toll on all aspects of their lives. Ashraf Shanan, Press TV, Gaza.